2 new additions to the Riverside Discovery Center will be on display later this week. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Riverside Discovery Center will be closed tomorrow as they get their 2 newest additions acclimated to their new home. Last week, a brother-sister pair of hyenas named Charlie and Baby were transported to Scottsbluff from the Florida International Teaching Zoo. Executive Director Desiree Drain Davison says the zoo will be closed on Tuesday while staff introduces their hyenas to their big enclosure for the first time.
Currently, they are very happy just to stay in the shadows of the holding area. The area they're getting here is much larger than the one they're coming from, with trees. So it's all very new, but they're settling in and both seem to be doing very well.
She says that hyenas are very vocal, and she's excited to see what they have to say once they move into their new digs. Well, one downtown Scottsbluff business is ready to celebrate this weekend, and rightfully so. KNEB summer intern Rebecca White has that story.
A local business is celebrating its first half-decade of success. Flyover Brewing Company has reached the 5-year mark since they first opened their doors, and they are sharing their success with a weekend of celebration they are calling Flyover Days. Owner Andrea Markheim explains.
Well, this was a dream of my husband, Joe. He said, let's celebrate. We'll call it Flyover Days, kind of like OT Days, all of the festivals around here. So Nikki has been working tirelessly to pull us all together. It's a 3-day event, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, August 4th, 5th, and 6th. We're actually closing off part of the street outside. We're going to do a beer garden and bands Friday night and Saturday night. We have yoga in the morning on Saturday. We have kids making pizzas, you can make your own pizza, watch it fired in the oven, paper airplane throwing contest.
On Sunday afternoon, there will be a screening of the film Strange Brews, showing at 1:30 at the Midwest Theater with the Flyover crew pouring beers. When Flyover Brewing Company opened, they were the Panhandle's first brewery. They had a brewing area in the back and a dining room and kitchen in the front. It wasn't until last year they opened the atrium to host events and expanded their pack area for more brewing and canning space. In the last 5 years, they have gone from 5 beers on tap to 18 and from a limited menu to a full menu. Management says they keep growing to fill the needs in their community. They even opened up a satellite brewery in Potter called Hangar 39. Markheim, GM Tara Oltz, and Marketing and Promotions Manager Nikki Egan say the food favorites haven't changed much over the years, and Nebraska beers are usually the favorites.
As far as pizzas, the open-faced Italian, and the wild mushroom, and the margarita, those have never changed. They're always top of the list. Nebraska and Hellas, as far as beers, are always our leading, although when we put out new features, those really are well received.
Yeah.
But Nebraska and Hellas are always at the top.
And Vienna is the new one we just brought
we were able to bring that back, and that one now is in cans, so that's new.
Annually, Campaign is a huge draw. Great
Campaign
local
is
beer
fantastic.
made with local sugar beets, so people are always asking for that.
Yeah.
Looking ahead to the next 5 years, there have been discussions of expanding the Flyover Brewing Company to beyond the Panhandle. For more information on Flyover Days, you can visit the Flyover's website and social media pages.
On Saturday, the widely popular Denver-based band Float Like a Buffalo will be playing live music for Flyover Days attendees as well. We'll have more news right after this.
Swipe right, swipe left, endlessly searching. Finding the perfect match isn't always perfect, but it can be when it comes to finances. Nora found the perfect business loan. Jenny opened her first savings account. Grammy loves her checking account. We found a match for Wilson Farms. The Sandersons were matched with a mortgage. Regardless of your financial situation, Platte Valley Bank will match you with the perfect solution. Find your match at Platte Valley Bank.
welcome back. This weekend marked the one-year anniversary of the Carter Canyon fire that ignited south of Gering. The blaze consumed 15,630 acres, and due to drought-stricken fuels and heavy winds, the fire grew to over 13,000 acres within the first 6 hours. The fire destroyed 11 outbuildings and 2 primary residences, but 8 homes were successfully protected by firefighters. It took crews a full week to get the Carter Canyon fire fully contained. Well, a trip to Nebraska state park or recreation areas could be more expensive starting next year. The Nebraska Game and Parks Commission will consider staff recommendations to increase the fee for state park entry permits by just under 17% across the board when it meets August 4th in Valentine. Permits for Nebraska licensed vehicles would go up from $30 to $35 for an annual permit and from $6 to $7 for a daily pass beginning January 1. An approval would also activate an increase in permit fees for vehicles licensed outside of Nebraska, which would go from $70 and $14 respectively for annual and daily permits. And summer is seemingly quickly coming to a close, as the Gering Municipal Swimming Pool will close for the season on Sunday, August 6th at 8 p.m. Pool staff has really enjoyed serving the individuals and families that have enjoyed the pool this summer, and staff is looking forward to another fun swim season in the summer of 2024.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Let's take a quick check at the latest today from the FNBO TV Sports Desk. As the 49th Nebraska Women's Amateur Championship gets underway today at the Fremont Golf Club with a field of 46 players. Danica Badura of Aurora, Nebraska headlines the field as the only past champion participating in this year's field, winning the event back-to-back in 2020 and 2021, and 9th place last year. Well, Nebraska volleyball libero Lexi Rodriguez was a unanimous selection to the preseason All-Big Ten team. She was just one of 3 players who were unanimously selected by the league's 14 head coaches. The Huskers are picked second in the preseason poll, just behind Wisconsin. And Nebraska football continues fall camp this week as they prepare to open the season in Minneapolis. But the Huskers are looking beyond this year with their recruiting, and the in-state talent is a huge focus for the Huskers and head coach Matt Rule. Nebraska currently has 6 in-state commits for the class of 2024. The Huskers open the season against the Golden Gophers in Minneapolis in just 31 days. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO TV Sports Desk. I'm Ryan Murphy filling in for Chris Cottrell.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. Our personalized trust services can help you do just that. You've worked hard to build your legacy, and you want to make sure that gets passed on for generations to come. We offer the professional guidance necessary to ensure that happens, according to your wishes. We pride ourselves in being friendly and professional while offering a highly tailored full line of trust and estate planning services to accommodate you. You belong here.
And finally tonight, hundreds, if not thousands of people are expected to fill downtown Scottsbluff Tuesday evening for the annual National Night Out celebration. Scottsbluff Police Captain Lance Kite says the event is held the first Tuesday in August in cities across the nation to enhance the relationships between neighbors, law enforcement, first responders, and local organizations to help foster a sense of community.
Well, National Night Out started in 1970 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as a way to have first responders, law enforcement, have a positive interaction with the community that they serve in. We've been participating in this event for at least 24 years. That's how long I've been here. We've done it every year, minus the COVID year. And the objective, the goal is to have people come out to see the first responders, to look at the equipment, to approach us, ask us questions about what we do, how we do it. And we want the citizens to have a very positive interaction with law enforcement. It's a very well attended event every year, very positive. There's a lot of providers out there that offer services that you can get information about. It's very kid friendly. There'll be tons of food vendors available, so we really want everybody to feel free to come down and see us.
A 4 or 5 block stretch of Broadway will be blocked off on Tuesday night, and this free community event will run from 6 to 8 p.m. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.